James Bond might be a relic of the Cold War, but he's still the meanest British action hero around. And Daniel Craig in a tuxedo absolutely would. It was for these and other more professional reasons that we were very excited to visit Bizarre Creations, the developer behind Bloodstone 007, to talk to them about making the game.
When we first found out we were making a new James Bond game, it was directly after we finished the club for Sega. So we'd just come off a big project and we just sort of doing PR for that. And I think being a British studio and having our next project lined up being something as quintessentially British as James Bond was quite exciting for everyone in the studio.
I think that was around about the time that Quantum of Solace was released. So we all took a trip to watch it at the cinema and really got a feel for what Daniel Craig's Bond was all about.
We were all really excited about it because obviously that poses a number of challenges. It's a mix. James Bond is always a mix about shooting, combat. He drives a car, so that was obviously one of the main design goals, to sort of give everybody a game where James Bond would be driving his car and as well as doing all his action of combat and shooting.
You're too late.
The big challenge on making Bloodstone was really looking at the film. Bond's about a huge variety of things, and I think in the film Bond does everything. He does the driving, he does the hand-to-hand combat, the shooting, he does the espionage, he does the sexy girl. So it was really how we got all those elements into the game without it being kind of cluttered with too many gameplay mechanics.
So for us it was about working out what made Daniel Craig's Bond what he is, and delivering on that for the player. Making sure that they feel like Bond when playing.
Everybody knows the series really well. Everybody's got really high expectations when a new release comes out.
I know we promised you a week's holiday after Athens, but we have a situation developing that requires immediate attention.
One of the big problems we were struggling with was to combine the shooting with the hand-to-hand combat. And the eureka moment really was when we found our unique mechanic, which is the focus kill, that sort of really rewards players for using the hand-to-hand combat, but then gives them a bonus to then attack with their weapons as well. So it's a really kind of a nice synergy between the two fighting systems.
The big challenge really was in pacing. Where do we put these big high-octane events? Where do we bring the pace down into more espionage areas of the game? So I think with games we made before were very much about one gameplay mechanic we used throughout the game. So actually blending those different gameplay mechanics, moving from on-foot action to driving, moving to slower-based stealth gameplay was a real challenge for us, and that was one of the big challenges from Bloodstone.
Sweetie, there are only 6 people worth dating in the world, and I've probably gone out with half of them.
What I'm proudest of is the cover combat. It's very swift, it's very fluid, and it has the brutality and the physicality of Daniel Craig's Bond. Whatever your style of play is, whether it's stealthy or very direct and very actiony, our cover combat areas support that. But critically, either way that you play it, you really get the experience of being Daniel Craig's Bond.
For the most part of that, I think the driving sequences turned out to be our real high points of the game. They are real kind of blockbuster, roller coaster moments. They offer something that probably hasn't been seen to this level in the Bond game today.
Thank you, collected men of Bizarre Creations. And you sure you don't have Daniel's mobile number? Just some pictures? No? Fine. We'll be back with more developer interviews soon.